Okay, so I was thinking of a change of career. And of course, after going through soul searching, I realized that I wanted to do IT. So my next point of call was looking for a school. So it was while I was searching on Google. I searched for close to a month. I saw different schools. And then one morning, I just decided to try one last try. And CIT just popped up out of the blues. And I was wondering, okay, where is this? And I checked the reviews, and that was how I found CIT on Google. Just popped out at me like that. Okay, so first my background was in media, mass communication. That's my first bachelor's, and I did masters in audio production. I already was moving steadily from journalism to advertising to production. So when we moved to America, I was thinking of a change of career. I was like, okay, there is nothing bad in changing. Let me feel the event. And America is a land of opportunities. So I started with nursing, and I started with CNA. So, but if I knew it, when I started the clinicals in nursing, especially the CNA aspect, I realized I wasn't cut off for nursing. While trying to at least talk to myself, okay, it's a new ground, why not try and see what you can do? Then COVID struck, and then I saw the sacrifices and the service the medical team had to make, and I just knew that, okay, this is not just for me. I can't imagine, I'll be working in fear in most cases, so I can't imagine having to meet the COVID patient. It takes a lot of boldness and courage to do that. And you also have to take a lot of time taking care of yourself and making sure you're not also passing it across to your family. So I just knew, okay, the medical line is not for me. And one of the days while I was just soul searching and also searching online what to do, how I could further the mass communication, the media background I came from, and I actually employed the services of a clarity coach. And on the second meeting, it just dawned on me that, wait a minute, I could do IT. IT is information technology, and I did mass communication, a form of communication. While I was weighing it, I realized IT is the digital side of mass communication. I could just, since I have the foundation and I have transferable skills, so I could just go ahead and do IT. And that was how I came about IT career. And then I read up about it. I saw the massive opportunities in IT and where to start from. And I realized it's not too far from mass communication. And I'm also a technical customer service person. So I realized, okay, help desk. And before I knew it, I'm just like, okay, I'm going for IT. No, no contest about that. So we came into Chicago, and then I needed to move down to Texas. So by the time we moved to Texas, it was looking like the first year is gone. By 2019, we were in Texas. And by 2020, when COVID struck, I started thinking, okay, I've been in America for over a year now. I can't waste my life. I'm somebody that likes moving with time. I want to be productive. I want to have impact. I want my presence to be felt anywhere I am. So I felt like I was wasting time in America. And then I started soul searching, and then I reached out. I asked a lot of questions. I asked people, how can one make it in America? I know I've been visiting America before now, though. I've been visiting from time to time. So I've been wondering, okay, this is Texas. Texas even has wider opportunities, and America as a whole gives you opportunities once you're able to know what you're doing. Once you know what you're doing, you will make it in America. It might be tough. You might have to pay a lot of bills, but then you will get there. So I started asking questions. So I didn't start right away. I started in 2021 when I came across CIAT. Like I said earlier, I tried nursing. Nursing wasn't working. So, but since I got into IT, I've been very fulfilled. CIAT is a bundle of joy, let me put it that way. Is bundle of them put out an answered prayer, because they really helped. Helping is an understatement. How did they help? First, let's start from the formidable team. The first people you meet before you come in, admissions team. They put you through, they let you know the opportunities, and even your process of making a choice. They make sure you're the one making the choice, but they guide you into making the choice. And then once you get into the class, you have very, very committed tutors. Your teachers are, they don't mind if you're new. I remember in each of the classes, I put the first disclaimer, I'm new. So in case you hear me asking questions that you think I shouldn't ask, but they didn't make me feel that way. Nobody made me feel that way, that I'm asking questions I didn't have to ask. Sometimes they even tell me, go ahead, ask the questions. And then they had committed teachers who would take us through the classes. They're ready to go back, even if they are an hour away, and then you kind of get lost along the line. They're ready to come back. And then they also have very friendly students, excuse me, very friendly students. I remember there's some I have to chat them privately because I'm also on the shy side. I don't want anybody, getting at me publicly. So I send message in private and we meet up. So that's for the team. And then for the curriculum itself, it's stackable, it's easy, it's one course at a time. I come from a background whereby you can do 2-3 courses in a term or in a semester. But with CIAT's curriculum, or CIAT's curriculum, it's one course at a time. So you have 5 weeks to learn, to develop. They also have the tutor's time, maybe during the week, an hour, and sometimes you're able to schedule tutorial. And then they have the test prep. They also have days where you can fix to have your test prep for your tutor. It takes you, whoever it is, takes you through the possible questions. We run through questions, we run through the study guide, the right books. And the most amazing, the most memorable of all for me is the unlimited vouchers. You have hope when you fail. Because trust me, it's very, very expensive writing the exams. I went to check how much it will cost if I'm going to write the exam on my own. But the vouchers are there. Once you fail, they tell you, oh, not to worry, you have many vouchers, and then they give you the unlimited vouchers, and you have that hope to read. You don't have to worry about bills, about the exam. So CIAT has helped in all those areas. Looks like the people in charge went out to do a lot of research to know what students will need, even to the minimum, to the USB, if there's any word like that. So they did all that and make sure they put all the things in place. Even if you want to fail consciously, you cannot fail consciously with the provisions CIAT has made already. It's been beautiful. I learned a lot from CIAT as a school. My personality could be the perfectionist, like I want everything proper. So I learned how not to be hard on myself, because they have, even if you're not catching up in class, they have the opportunity for you to ask for extension before time. So I remember when I first joined, I told myself, no extensions. I'm not going to ask for extensions. I'm just going to go for it. At a point, I was collapsing under the pressure. So I said, okay, you know what? Leave to wait. There is opportunity for extension, and the teachers are very understanding. The admin team, the board of trustees, everybody I've met, they've been very understanding. Even when it looks like I'm asking too much questions or I'm getting really confused, they talk to me and then let me know that you're not getting confused. My admissions officer, she's been very wonderful. That's Elizabeth Vasquez. I'm not sure if I said the last name right, but it's VASQ easy. So I also met with Jennifer Lunani, Katie Park, and those were the people that really helped me spot on. I remember when I was coming to my bachelor's, I had a lot of problems and confusions, and I was thinking they were going to really get upset and tell me, make up your mind. But no, once I called, okay, no, you don't have a problem. All you just need to do is let me know what you want to do, and then I feel a sigh of relief. So it's been very wonderful for me. It's been calming. I've learned how to take a step at a time, baby steps. I've learned how to be patient, very, very patient with myself. I've met wonderful, wonderful students. I've met people that have helped me cross the ladder, even as classmates. They helped me cross the ladder. I've met wonderful teachers. I can start making a list of the teachers. For everyone I came across, for each course, they've all helped me. They've all been wonderful. And I want to believe that's the same for other students, because we have opportunities to ask questions in class. So it's been a beautiful experience. I wish they had masters or PhD. I would remain in CIAT. I would like to say thank you very much, CIAT, for that opportunity. It's a huge one. It's a very massive one. And I remember when I got the news, I didn't know whether to cry or to laugh, but I knew I was very happy. It's a huge opportunity to represent brilliant minds. It's not just, let me just, because I don't have words to quantify that. I've been preparing and I've been thinking of what to write. I've started writing, but then, when you have to stand before brilliant minds and thousands of people, you would want to have the right impression to make. So, and I know I have been also privileged to have a team that will work with me in that area. So my key to success, I have a personal magazine that challenges make champions. My key to success has been not giving up. I have a particular picture in my mind or in my heart that I look at every day. I want my children to look at me and be inspired. I want people that may or will or are currently in my shoes think about me and be inspired. Somebody motivated me to be here. So my key to success is always when you fall, what story would you have to tell? Or if you fall and remain on the ground, what story would you have to tell? It's not so much about the falling, it's about the getting up. It may be tough, you may almost collapse, you may even give up. Cry if you have to cry, get frustrated if you have to get frustrated, laugh if you have to laugh, pat your back if you have to. The thing about me is I failed some of the certifications before I eventually passed. So anytime I failed, guess what? I get myself fruit wine and I play a movie. I tell myself, okay, you failed. You did your best, but you failed. So I sleep for the whole day. If I have to take any time off, I sleep. Then the next morning I pick myself back up. So my motivation is always don't give up. Whatever it is, don't give up. If you have to crawl, crawl. If you have to sit, sit. If you have to run, run. If you have to walk, walk. But don't give up because you have thousands of people that you'll save by not giving up. So that's my motivation. Okay, so my biggest challenge, I'll wrap two in one bag. I'll wrap the two in one bag, which is the biggest challenge. The number one is studying as a parent. I have two little ones with me, and the second was only 6 months old when I started with school, and it's not easy because they need my attention. The first one, almost 2 years, but now both of them, they are 3 and 5, and we study together. Sometimes when I'm in class, I have to give them something to do, and we write my assignments together because they are wanting my attention while I'm writing the assignments, and sometimes I just want to study, but they're around me. So that's my biggest challenge. That's the number one in the bag. And the number two in the bag is getting an IT job. CIT has done very well in making provisions, like I've been put up for some job interviews, but for some reasons the company just wants experienced people. And my question is always, how can I get the experience if you don't give me the opportunity to? They want somebody with 3 years experience, 5 years experience. Okay, before I can get to 3 years, I have to start from somewhere. If it was my media, customer service, of course, I have, even if you want 15 years experience, I'm good at, but I'm just starting IT. Can you just give me the opportunity as an entry level, then you see my work, then I can grow? But that has always been the major challenge, 3 years, 5 years. So those two in one bag. But I'm learning the ropes of parenting and being a student too, because I've learned to prioritize, I've learned to manage my time, and my children are really doing well. They're always looking forward to all these assignments because we have to do it whether we like it or not. And then the job, I'm hoping it comes through. Somebody just opens that door of opportunity to let me start from the beginning, and it'll be good. CIAT has provided scholarships, and I'm also a partaker. I'm grateful for that. Their financial aid is superb. The help they give is very wonderful. So I would recommend anybody and suggest or recommend that they make use of the opportunities, the scholarships especially, because I think in total I've had 3 scholarships from CIAT, and it has helped me a great deal. And the financial aid too has really helped. The first one is the Women in Technology Scholarship. That was when I was coming in. And that was the first major surprise I had, because I've never had a scholarship in my life. So I just thought to put it in, and I was selected. And the other 2 were for bachelor's when I was coming in. And the way it happened, it was also by the assistance of the team. They just told me, okay, this is what you will do, guided me through the steps, and voila, I was selected. Like if I'm talking to somebody about it as we speak, like before the interview, I actually spoke to somebody about CIAT. The reviews are not fake. The reviews are real. I know the reviews I saw when I was searching, and it's even more than what I saw in the review. They were like, the reviews I got about CIAT when I was searching was, oh, they start from where you are from the very beginning and all that. And CIAT has not just started from the beginning with me, they've gone into my foundation. So I would recommend CIAT anytime, any day. And like I said earlier, I wish they had masters. I'm glad they're working towards it, but masters, PhD, professorial, state, anyone, just the highest form of education, I would remain if they have the opportunity. And I would definitely recommend anybody. That's another experience to think about. It's been eye-opening. It makes you feel like you're not alone. It makes you feel like you have help, you have support system, and they don't leave you behind. They want to carry you along for any occasion that has to come on. Get emails, you're able to attend meetings, you can ask questions, and I would summarize it in just a sentence: no one is left behind. So that's just what I can say.